just as I'm about to start the live stream, the microphone went dead. Can you believe that? Good evening, everybody. This is like Christmas week. At the end of this week, it's going to be Christmas Day. Can you believe that? And this is the first live stream of that week. Tomorrow we're going to have the Patreon stream. And then Thursday, a 2-hour Christmas quiz, which is all set up and ready to go. And hopefully, if you've been looking at my social media, you'll be able to download the answer sheet from Google Forms. Now, I do believe you need a Google account to actually run it, but check that link. It's on my link tree, so it's I haven't even got a web address for it. I'll put it in chat. There we go. Look, it's there you go. It's at the very top of that link tree there, and you'll be able to download that. So it's all good. Hello, Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
Now, Mark Pringlesleaf tonight seems to have broken open the crackers. He's got all the jokes flowing aplenty. And Steve131, I need to say, is it happy birthday to Erin? Now, I haven't wrote that down. My daughter's middle name is actually Erin, so that's how I can remember it. But happy birthday, Erin. How's it going? Tonight we're obviously going to be continuing with the GOK, or someone says I'm not meant to pronounce the Z. So Skok, something like that. I don't know. It's a mobile suit anyway on the Gundam era of stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, a couple of things first to tell you about. Everyone's been telling me about the Tumblr. Ian and Ed, thank you for sending me those emails. I didn't receive that email. I did receive the promotional material though. So I'm going to show you that now. So that is what the back of it's going to look like. Now, this comes out on Wednesday next week. You ain't going to get your subscribe deliveries by Wednesday next week. So if you want to get yourself one early, it's going to be in the shops. And I think the first issue is $1.99. I can't be sure of that, but I think it's $1.99. So you can make a start before your thing comes if you wanted to. Otherwise, you are going to wait. Now, historically, it works out that you get it from the newsagents, you will get it before the subscribers. But as the builds go on, because after the first issue, it's every 2 weeks for the first 6 issues, I think it is. What will happen is it will sort of flip over. So then the subscribers will get 2 ahead of the people that are getting it from the newsagents. So I'm going to go back to that. Hopefully it'll explain it more. But there you go. 1/8 scale, all the details. I did show you these sort of details as well when we did the trial of it. And these are the free gifts. So you've got the free issue, keyring, mug, binder, and a die-cast Batmobile there. And in issue 2, which will be coming in 2 weeks, you will have the wheel. So it's following along with the trial that we did. Pretty much exactly the same at the moment. I haven't seen any differences, but that's what that's looking like. So, as you can see, the first issue comes out on the 28th, published weekly from issue 10. So it's the first from issue 10. Right, okay. So from issue 10, it's weekly. Right, okay. I've just read that myself now. I don't know the maths in that. Does that mean for the first 20 weeks then? Wait there. So it's every 2 weeks until issue 10. You're going to get 1 issue. So in 5 weeks time, we'll have 5. In 10 weeks time. So that's 10 weeks to 2 months. 2 months and it will start to go weekly. Right. Okay. That makes sense now. All fun. Sorry, I'm doing maths in my mind there. Hello, Ian. How's it going? I'm glad you've just come on because I've got some things to show you from Partwork upgrades, which you're going to love. And one of them has blown me away, Ian. So I'm going to click over to my camera here. Oh, you will notice, look, I've laid out... Oh, you can't see. I've laid out the first couple of pages here. So we're going to be quite easy when it comes to building this tonight. No more cutting off the sprues, although we will have. There's nowhere in a million years we're going to finish this tonight, but... we'll see how it goes. But let me just show you some of the stuff Partwork upgrades are doing at the moment. So we have got some new blueprints, which look like this. We've got the Lancaster bomber, although I don't know when that's going to be released yet. So, but that's one of the blueprints. Are these all available on partworkupgrades.com. The tumbler, which is an excellent choice because obviously that comes out next week. The 1963 Corvette, which was announced by Agora Models last week. Looking like that. Lovely vehicle, that is. The Starsky and Hutch for Torino, which was out in France. Still waiting for a UK release of that one. And then finally, the Lamborghini Countach, which I believe is out with D'Agostini at the moment, isn't it? So that looks like that. So that's the blueprints. Thanks for sending me those, Ian. Now, if you remember, when we did the... let me change back. When we did the Porsche 917, and I was showing you the engine noises. So we did the horn, we did the lights, and then we did the engine noise, and it sounded absolutely pathetic. Well, again, Partwork Upgrades have sent me this, and this little beast is, I don't know, hopefully I haven't got a filter on, you'll be able to hear this, but this soups up your engine noise. So it's just got a button just like the last one here, and you can mount this either in a base, or it's up to you how you mount this. I'm sure 1, 2, 3, 3 batteries, they look like LR44s, are they? They're probably something bigger than that. But this is what this sounds like. I hope you can hear this. Ready? That's a lot more beefier. That is really like... I mean, the one that comes with the kit is very tinny, but there's so much bass on that. I don't know if it's the speaker that's doing that, Ian, or what, but excellent. So again, that's available on Partwork Upgrades. But the pièce de résistance. Okay, Partwork Upgrades sent me some 1/200 scale Bismarck figures, little tiny things, and I know Nick Barmer, he painted his, or is it Nigel? Can't remember. Painted the little figures for the Bismarck. And I challenged, if you remember, Ian on stream last week, I said, you know what, they would be perfect for the 1/350 scale Enterprise if you can shrink them down. And he's managed to do it. So what I have here is a bag of those figures, which looks like a bag of dust. Now, I don't know how the cameras are going to do this, but if you're building the refit 1/350, these are going to be absolutely perfect. So, got me tweezers. You ready for this? Let me try and pick one up. Okay. So, check out that. It's roughly about 3 millimeters tall, and if I put my fingernail there, you can see how big it is compared to my fingernail. It's tiny, but it has got a lot of detail. If I can, I might be able to zoom this camera up actually a little bit more. There you go. Right, hang on. You can see the edge of the tweezers, how like microscopic that is. I can have loads of these and put them in the whole neck. Well, I'm going to use the Wrath of Khan as my uniform base, not motion picture. But they're going to be absolutely excellent. Obviously, the different poses and stuff as well. But they are brilliant. I don't know if they're going to be available, Ian. Are you going to make them available in your store? But wow, absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to zoom out because that's it's like being through a magnifying glass. You ever seen anything so small? But well done, Ian. I can't believe you achieved that. How you printed it out and managed to separate them, I don't know. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. I didn't think Dan Buster's Lancaster didn't have an upper gun turret to save on weight. I can't remember. I need to check my pictures, Philip. I need to check my pictures. Land of the Giants. Well, I can be for that. I mean, I haven't got anything to scale it with. I mean, if I was to show you what this looks like just on the main camera here. Stand by. Look. You see that? Look. Look, my beard hair is longer than it. But you saw the detail in it. And I mean, I'm thinking that when you're looking at the refit, and if you're unsure what I'm talking about the refit, check out Spruverse, Phil Siegel's channel. And you look in the docking bay, you want some people around there. You're going to want some people in the officers' lounge. Even some people are in the Arboretum as well. And they are the perfect size for that. So I'm going to have a lot of fun just painting individuals of those. If I do like 2 a week, by the time I finish the refit, which I'm hoping to have done by this time next year, I'll have a good 52 figures, 53. Hello, Wayne. Where is the bright Shelby Cobra that I saw and will order soon? That's in the old man cave. I keep all of my cars in the old man cave. As a matter of fact, next week I'm going to be showing you 2 things that I've got here. I've got the Jaguar bases. We've got the normal base and the light up premium base there. Now I do believe, I could be wrong. So hello, Lou. Welcome to the channel. Today we had Lethal Weapon. That was today's film. What I was talking about, look, I've just had a squirrel moment. Cars in the old man cave, Jaguar thing. Oh yeah, one lights up and one's normal premium, but I do believe that if you buy the full kit for the Jaguar, they may be able to make some of those premium stands available. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure Agora Models will let you know if that's going to be a thing, if anyone's signing up for the Jaguar, which is good. What else? I'm just checking down my list of things I've got here. Do you remember the V8 engine we built? So I built the V8 engine, and on the Patreon stream, I finished it. And if you remember, the circuit board blew. Well, I think I know why the circuit board blew, because they sent me a new one. And when I looked at the back of it, the solder points were unmasked. And obviously, as soon as they touched the case, which is metal as well, they just all shorted out. So I put the replacement in today, but I put insulating tape over the back of it. We have a working engine. I thought I'd just do a quick video to show you that the Sterling kit clicking V8 engine is complete. This is what it looks like, and if I click this power switch here, that's it running. So all the pulleys and belts are working. There's the cam working, and if you look down the side you can actually see the piston cylinders going up and down the cylinders there. But I'm so happy that that works. I thought I'd just show you how that looks. Pretty cool, huh? So at the moment, that's back in the house now. I've got it on the side. I was going to give it away for the Christmas quiz, but the weight of it would cost an absolute fortune to post it out, so I can't do that, unfortunately. I wish I could. But the prices we have got, they're all finalised now for the Christmas quiz on Tuesday. Is from Mike Lane, the DeLorean versus Knight Rider Scalextric. We've got a box, not the box that I previewed, but a box of the Ferrari F1 collection from Agora Models. We have got the Airfix 124 Supermarine Mark 9 Spitfire, which is really hard to get hold of at the moment. We've got a £50 Amazon voucher from Partwork Upgrades, and also a £50 store card voucher from Partwork Upgrades. So there's going to be 5 prizes up for grabs. So Mrs. Welder Wayne's going to be moderating on Thursday, so no answers in chat. If you have answers in chat, she's going to block the message and time you out. And obviously, if you're competing with your fellow peers, then you don't want to put answers. But you don't have to enter as a competition. You can just have paper and do a little quiz for yourself, answer the questions, see how well you did, just for fun. At the end of the day, it is just for fun. But I have got 50 questions. Mrs. Welderwayne has gone through them. We had a few arguments about some of them because of the way she spelt them. So some of the answers that I put on Google Forms, I've had to do the correct spelling and the incorrect spelling, just in case you guys spell it wrong and I want it to be marked right. Because I'm not marking them. Google Forms should do that automatically for me. But we'll see how that goes. You are here. Oh, excellent, Ian. That's good. Those figures are amazing, Ian. But I do think they should be available because if I feature them as part of the refit build, I think a lot of people are going to want them. What I did just to make sure the size, because I just said to you, didn't I just say reduce them by 33% or something like that? What I did was I actually got the officers' lounge and I compared the size of the man to the size of the chairs in there, and they are perfect. So that's my scale done. But they are, yeah, really, really tiny. I said they are all different poses, but look at it. And then now you know what's in there. If I just go back up to that close-up camera again, stand by. This is the whole bag of them. Look, there's hundreds of them. I do think that's funny. I might have to be, it might be a challenge, challenge Partwork Upgrades next. Can you do this? Your mission, should you choose to accept it. No idea what yet, but should be fun. Okay, so tonight we finished the build last time by making these claws. Now they do give you the option that you can use either a 3 slotted one, so you can have tri claws, or a 4. I like the 4 because it reminds me of a grabbing machine for when I take the kids to the arcades and stuff. So we completed that, and that's where we finished off. We had done this part of the body here, looking like that, and inside this little bit, which is a pain to open, but it does open when it wants to behave, which of course at the moment it doesn't want to behave. There you go. There's a little man sitting in there. So we got that. We're going to be building onto that today. And I did make one error on the build, you'll be happy to know. It's not a Car Crash Tuesday if I don't make an error. And that is these propellers that go in the end here, they should be in the way so you can see that little centre bit here. On this one it wasn't, but I have changed it now, so they're both correct. Wow, my eyes. So if you sent me that message to tell me about that, I took your advice, I opened it up, and I changed it. So we should be good to go. No pizza delivery tonight. I don't know about Thursday. Thursday night there's going to be some alcohol. I know that. Mrs. Welder Wayne's got some gin because obviously she's left school now. So all the teachers have bought her gin. She's had some early birthday presents for her 50th as well. So gin's come on tap. We're like a brewery now. That's another word. We had some huge problems on the other stream last night. People's comments disappeared and others couldn't read them. Really? God, I had problems on Thursday that none of my chat was appearing, but today, as you can see, it's working absolutely fine. So it's all good. So I'm going to continue on doing this mobile suit, mechanical suit. I've got to find the instructions. I'll show you what I'm doing. And again, I will try and read the chat off of this screen here. But if I don't get the chat, I apologise. It's only when I look up. What happened to the spider, Jost? The spider has gone from whence it came. It's no longer here. And spiders do know that if they trespass, there's a very good chance that they won't be living at the end of it. So spider's dead. Spider's gone. Okay, let me just get rid of that and change the camera to this. So this is where we're up to. Very hard to read these instructions, I have to say, but I know we're building two of, I'm guessing these are arm sections here. I have got all the pieces laid out behind me. So by the end of it, I should be able to finish this page, turning over, and I think I've got up to this page here. That's what I've managed to break up. Don't know how long that's going to take to fit, because you know me, I always have problems putting these together. If we get past this stage, it means I'm breaking things up. But then look, all we've got left to do is these two bits, that page there, and that page there, and that's done. So it doesn't look like a lot, but these builds take so long. Hello, Nigel. We were just having a chat about you, Nigel. You'll have to watch the on-demand. Okay, I think I'll have this here, actually. And I'll go up to the close-up camera. So, first thing we're going to do, I've already broke these off. We're going to be making two of these little things here. We do have, on the sprues, you've got normal plastic sprues, and then you've got these ones, which are rubbery. And they just go into the bits there and here. It's much easier when you've already broke them off. But I'm not gluing anything, so I've got to have it balanced. As a matter of fact, I hope we aren't gluing anything, because this is my last glue. As you can see, it's pretty much dead. So, not going to be able to do that. But what I am doing is I'm going to be putting this sheath over the top. We have got a little lug at the back, which is going into the hole that you can see at the back there. So hopefully, if I've lined this up right, this is going to be hard without these things falling out. Stand by. Oh, I think we're good. Just checking. I think we've got one in. We have. So that looks just like that. I'm going to do the same on the other one. But I am keeping them separate because each one relates to a different arm. So I have laid them out separately here. But I do like these sprues with the rubbery stuff on rather than the solid plastic. Kraken for you. I think I will be on the Kraken on Thursday. I've got quite a lot of Kraken to get through, actually. My brother wants me to... we got a bourbon when we were in... Lou will tell you. We got a bourbon when we were in Kentucky. And I haven't opened it yet, but I think that might be a case of opening that as well. It's been a fun year, I have to say. A very eventful year this year. Unfortunately, just checking that one's in as well. That one doesn't feel like it went in as good as the other one. Stand by. Just looking at it. I can't tell if that's in or not. It looks like it's in. Let me just compare that with this one. No, it's not. Wait a minute. Typical. Get in there. Ah, that's better. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that these are up exactly. Wait a minute. Something's wrong. I put this in backwards, haven't I? Stand by. I want the long end at the bottom. Ugh, I put this one in wrong. Stand by. Did someone point that out to me? They are very rubbery. I've got to tell you about what's been going on this week, actually. Stand by a minute. I'm just going to get this on, because if I can't just do the first bit, then what's the point? What's the point? Okay. Nothing fall out. You go in there. You're lined up. You're central. I should be able to push you in. I think we're in. Just checking that. This one seems to have gone in further. I'll tell you what the problem is. The problem is that I've got... Ah, that's it. It's in now. I've got lights this side, but not this side. So to me, it's quite dark. But there we go. They're both in, just like that. Okay. Just so you know, on Saturday, we saw that film music at Ely Cathedral. Absolutely brilliant. They did Edward Scissorhands, Frozen, Polar Express, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Avatar. Oh, I was in my element. That was absolutely brilliant. But there is something else coming up. I'm trying to think what else is coming up. I'll remember it in a second. Okay, so we've made 2 of those. Now we're going to be making 2 of the next section. And that should be quite easy to do. Start with the bottom section and put this section in over the top. Which means that I want the flat side here going into here. It can only go in one way, because one side's thick and one side's thin. So that should look like that. And then all I'm going to do is put the top over the top, if that makes sense. Don't know what way around that goes. Stand by. I thought that was going to be easy. This doesn't go in this way, does it? It can't do. Because I think this goes in first. Stand by. That doesn't make sense. I can hear an echo. I can hear an echo. I don't know what that echo is. I'm just seeing what way round it goes. It doesn't really help. We definitely got this bit in the right way, because this can only go in one way. So that is a definite. But this, I thought would just clip in, but I don't think it does. I'm not missing something out. It doesn't seem to... Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Didn't seem to want to hold itself into place. That still feels a bit like it can go in better. But just looking at that, I think that's okay. Let's try the second one, because obviously we're making 2 of these now, which want to roll out all over the place now. I'm going to get myself right mess here. Okay, let's try this one. Down there. Oh, other way around. Down there. Perfect. And then again, I'm just looking at the way this is laid out. I do think there is a way for it to go. That just clipped in there. I wanna examine this. Stand by. I want to know what's holding that in. I can't see anything on here which is holding that in. I think that this is held in on these parts just on the side here. One there and one there. I don't know if I can clip it in anymore. But it doesn't sit flat. Can you see that? There's a lip. That's why I'm not happy with it at the moment. You promised me the instructions aren't wrong. Well, I'm going to try and flip it and see if it goes in better the other way. It does go in better the other way. See? I knew there was a problem there, which means I've got the same problem here. So, all I have to do is flip it. And hopefully, all my problems will go away. Stand by. That's got in perfect. See, no lip anymore. We're happy. So that was the left one. That was the right one. Okay, you can see why these things take so long now. We're going to do the same now with this one. Don't think I need to leave the close-up camera. So on this one, we're going to have it this way, but they've got it sort of like there. We're going to be putting one of these plastic sheaths into the bottom, all the way down like that. Another one of these plastic sheaths on the top, facing the other way. So now that looks like that. And then we're going to cap that off once again with one of these. Trying to figure out what blinking way it goes in. It doesn't help. They're trying to help. Stand by. So that's like that. That's right. So they want me to match up the line with a line here, I believe. Like that. Excellent. That one's got in a lot easier than the other one did. One more time. Once more we're feeling. So again, drop one down this way. One up this way. And then again, line this up with, I'm just trying to get that edge. And I think, stand by, that goes in this way, so I'm lining that one up with that there. Excellent. That's in. Okay, now we've done that, I believe we're going to be piecing all three of these together. So we're going to take one of these, which is going to go into one of these that we created. Make sure it's the left one. With these rubbery bits going down the side there. And then plugging in to make an articulating joint. And then at the bottom, we're putting one of these ones, which again, we're putting the cable through the two holes. And then pushing that in. So I've got an articulated joint like that. I knew there was something I had to tell you. It's just come to me. Have you noticed something different from the background? You notice that we've got the Ark of the Covenant now, the staff headpiece, and we've got the fertility idol up there. I think them for Mrs. Welder Wayne's lady cave because she's having a move around. You will notice that the lava lamp's gone. Yeah, the lava lamp blew up today. Literally blew up and blew all the electrics in here. I couldn't get it working again. It wasn't the bulb went. The fuse was still okay. I just think something's gone wrong inside there. So I couldn't use that. So there's no lava lamp anymore, unfortunately. Wayne, don't take no lip. I don't take no lip, Lou. The Agora Porsche markers. I'm actually doing that tomorrow, but it won't be on the channel till Thursday, just so you know. You used to drink it at a British pub. What did you used to drink, Chris? British pub in South Korea. The owner was from Essex. That's crazy. Okay, so doing this one again. So the first one we got in is this one. Then these leads go into the sides here. 1 and 2. And piece those together like that. So they articulate. And then the bottom one goes into these. And put it together. How can one just suddenly decide to jump out on me? Get in there. Stand by. That's it. We got it in. All right, cool. So I want them to sit flat in there like that. Okay, so we've done 2 of those, which has taken pretty much half the stream. I'm going to put that to one side because the next parts we're going to make, again, they're all laid out. Look, how organised am I tonight? So, first one I need is just checking this section just here, and I've got these little rubbery things again, looking like that, which are going to go into, don't think there's a way around that they actually go, but they're going to go into the side here. I'm just seeing if there is a way they go. Perhaps they do go that way. There is a way they go. There you go. So they fit in just like that. Same on the other side. Push that in. Perfect. Then before we join them together, I've got these other tiny little bits to put in. One is going in. He says. In here, like this. Perfect. And then I've got this little tiny one, which I think goes into this bottom section just here to make a hole just at the bottom. That's one piece. So theoretically, I should be able to clip all of this together now, lining everything up, including that piece, and push together as hard as I possibly can. Clips together, absolutely perfect. So that one's now complete. Guess what? We've got to do that again. So much fun that we get to do it twice. Because we've done it once before, we should be able to whiz through this. He says doubtfully. These rubbery square things do go in a certain way, because it wouldn't go in the other way there. Again, I had this facing towards the middle. So, get that pushed in. And again, goes a certain way. This one at the bottom. I will look at chat in a minute. You know what I'm like though. If I gaze away when I'm on a roll, then things are going to go hopelessly wrong. There we go. That one's in, and then we can piece both of these together. It's like building Lego. This is perfect. See? So that's all completed. You have a bottle of James May's Navy Strength Gin here. Oh my god. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's not on here, is she? I haven't seen her on tonight. What's she up to tonight, I wonder? You promised the instructions aren't wrong. I saw that comment earlier on. Happy holidays, Brian. Hard cider. I don't like cider at all, Chris Hawke, unfortunately. Where are we now? Have you tried a hammer? No, I don't need a hammer. I used the hammer, though, on the windscreen wipers, as you saw. Okay, so we've done that. We've got two of these together. What are we doing next? We've got to figure this one out. Take one of these. Am I missing something? Yep, we're going to take one of these, and then we're going to be encasing them in these sections just here. So, whoops, while I chuck them around. So, we're going to put this one in here, like that, pushed in. See, it goes in lovely. One on the other side. Lovely. And then I've got a cap, which is going into the top here. Don't know if it's got a certain way round it goes. I think it goes that way round. Nope, something's not right. Stand by. It goes that way round. It has to go that way round. Yeah. So there we go. That looks like that there. And while we're on a roll, I will take one of these that I've just worked on. That's going to go down the end. Clips in like that. Oh, look, we've got an arm. And then we're going to be putting one of these on the end. How can that go on the end? Oh, it goes on this end. Like this. Perfect. So, we've got an arm, everybody. I'm armless. Let's do that again. Okay. Gotta remember what I did now. Let's change to this camera. Okay, so that one's going to go in here. Like this. Perfect. I got that pun in before you, Lin Lu. Armless. Oh, bless. What have I done? Hang on. Stand by. That was right. What? Something's not right. Hang on. No, that's in right. That one's in right. That's better. And then we've got to put this top over, which has got can only go in that way. Perfect. Stick this end into here. Like that. And then put the claw on the end. And there you go. We've got two arms. So, what we're doing now, let me just put them to one side, because we're going to be mounting these arms to the body here. So trying to figure out what arm's what. So it looks like this one is the right arm going in here, like that. This one's the left arm going in this side. Whoops, perhaps I shouldn't have done that. Perhaps I should just push the whole arm. Let's try that again. Make sure that that thing hasn't fallen out. No, we're still in. Cool. Push this arm in. Excellent. Open up the claws a little bit. There, look at that. Fucking cool. We've got the packs to put on the back. They were these that we made before. So one in there. I love it when a plan comes together. Look at this. And one in here. So we're getting there. And then we've got a top to put onto this section here, which looks just like this. Trying to figure out which way round this goes. We want the point to go that way. There we go. Push that down, and there we go. So it's looking mean. It's looking menacing. Yeah, we're good. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, we can put that to one side, because now we're going to create the little body section that's going underneath here. Mostly harmless. Oh, by the way, this Christmas quiz, I'll give you a clue now. It's not as easy as last year from my thing. There is a lot of retro-y sort of TV stuff there. Some of it is really, really... If you've seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't, you won't know. Lou, I think you're probably going to get all of them. And there are some trick questions in there as well. So all I'm going to say about the quiz, you have to answer in little letters only. If you do make a mistake, I have made allowances, so it should correct it. But the spelling, you've got to get your spelling right. And I try to get everyone that's close to me here that aren't doing the quiz to spell things how they think it's spelt, not the way it's spelt, just in case. Because I can't change it afterwards as well. The other thing is, if there's a draw at the end of it, I will be doing a wheel of names for the people that have got the same score, so we can rank them that way. So, oh, you got the upgrade pack today, Peter. I haven't received mine yet. That might be what's coming. I've got something coming from Spain, but I don't know what it is. Are you going to do a video stream for New Year's Eve? Probably not, Fellim, because I don't think I'm here. To be honest with you, I don't know what we're doing yet. Everything's up in the air at the moment, because unfortunately my dad's in hospital again. He's had another fall. So, yeah, everything's up in the air at the moment. But there you go. Let's get on with this. I bought myself a keyboard, so now I'm learning how to read notes, chord. I hope I one day play modern hits, old classics and show tunes. Oh, cool. Okay. I'm just trying to get me bearings of where I am now. Okay, so we're working with rubbery bits again. Let's go to the close-up. These are the rubbery bits. Now, when I took them off the sprue, you have to cut off this edge here, which I've already done. But these are going onto the central body. This is, believe it or not, is the central body of the of this kit. So I need to put these on each side. So one's going on this side here, like that. The other one's going onto this side here. Whoops, like that. We're going to be closing this in with the front and back sections here. So getting my bearings. The back section will be going into here. I hope that's right, and it just slots in. I think that's in. I hope it is. And then the front section is just going onto the front here, and it should link both of these together like that. Now these, I'm just wondering if these should be on the outside. It doesn't say that they should. No, they've got them on the inside. So as you can see, we've got an interior on both sides there. We've got a couple of little tiny details to put in here, which I've already broken off. One is this little red thing here, which I'm just pushing in. So that looks like that. And we've got one underneath in this section here, which just pushes, I'm guessing, into that there, just to hide that base up there. Okay, we're whizzing through this, because the last bit I've got is here, and then we're going to have to start breaking off sprues again. Is, well, let's try and figure this out. We're going to have this top section. I think this is the top section that they're talking about. Stand by. This doesn't look anything like what I've got. I've got a rubber grommet, which is going... None of my bits look like what they're meant to look like. Oh, I see. I see. Right, okay. So we've got to make this bit first. So we're going to be putting... That doesn't look like what it looks like either. We need 2 of these. Right, okay. I-13. Stand by. Stand by. That is the right thing that I've got there, but I need 2 of them. So let's try and find another I-13 on here. I-13. There you go. Let's get these off. It's not a Gundam kit if I haven't done that. We're putting 2 together. Just like that there. And then they're going to be going into this section here, I believe, in one side. And then we're going to piece that together by putting the other side in here. And hopefully, I think it's that way around, it's going to fit. Please fit. It's being a bit difficult at the moment, I have to say. There we go. We got it. It's going. There you go. So we've created that section there. We're going to be putting one of these on the top, this way round. So it's kind of like upside down. It needs to go around this lip. So I am being a little bit rough with it. Okay. That looks good. So that looks like that there. And then the other one's going on the bottom in exactly the same. Stand by. That one's upside down that way. This one's the right way round that way. Right, okay. Hang on. Even I'm getting confused now. Right, okay. So this goes on like this here. Make sure that's nice and flush, because we're about to put this... There you go. Look at that. We're about to put this on the thorax section, the body section that we've created. So that looks good. I think it's just a case of pushing this in here, which it is. So now I've got a kind of small articulating body piece there. So we worked through that really quite quickly. So I'm going to be breaking off the next bits of sprues because we are up to here at the moment. We've done that. Let's see if we can get these bits done, which does mean I've got to break some things off, unfortunately. I got further ahead than I thought I would. When is your next Agora unveiling? Well, Bergdis, I think the next announcement from Agora is Christmas Day, but I haven't heard anything yet. I think they might do that themselves. I don't know, though. On social media, we'll have to see. So, it's going to be cool. The funny thing is, Felin, that my wife, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne, took my dad out Christmas shopping yesterday, but he's had another fall, so not good. Hello, Helder, how's it going? I can't wait for my quiz on Thursday night, Felin. I just hope that we can get through it in time and with some dignity. You can't do the quiz. Well, do it on the on-demand and see what you would have received, Phil. We'll see what you would have won. Here's what you would have won. It sounds like Bullseye, if you remember that, in the UK. And nobody keep me. If I had no one to keep me in check, Mike, then I would constantly be wearing my my t-shirt. I was unsupervised, but that's me. It's the Christmas Eve announcement, is it? I thought it was Christmas Day. Yeah, Christmas Eve announcement. I know nothing about it, Marvel. Marvel Phoenix. I haven't got a clue, so it'll be interesting. But there you go. Okay, so let's get on with this. Now I need to make 2 of these, so I need F4s first. Now I think I'm starting to learn what these things look like before I've done them. So F4 is these things here. So when I was preparing for this stream, let's cut this off. I was just laying them out like this because I know we've got to make 2. I'm guessing we're starting the legs now. What my first impressions of this, I really do love doing these, but they are smaller than I thought they were, I have to say. I thought they were a lot, because of the box and the box art, I thought they were a lot bigger, but no, they're a lot smaller than I thought they were. But saying that now, I can see how these are so addictive. I do like, they're so well engineered that you don't need any glue. And I was really worried that, you know, these things are going to fall out. But if you put them in right, nope, they're pretty sturdy. I-16 I need, which is these ones. You can see my OCD coming in here, where how I'm laying these out perfectly straight. This is what drives Mrs. Welderwayne absolutely crazy. There you go. And then I need F6, so we're back to this one. There's not much left on these now, so this is F6. 2 of these. I've got about 6 pairs of sprues, you know, and I'm starting to think that this one might be on its way out. It's still cutting clean, but I do like to have as sharp as I can possibly get on my sprues. And then finally, we need the rubbery stuff, which is this. And I need these again. So let's cut all of these off. Making sure I cut this in the right place. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. There's some sprue cutting action there. If you're in it for the sprue, I hope that's fulfilled your needs. Okay. I don't know what I'm on tonight, I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm trying to think what's the best way to do this. I think it's best to do it from the ground upwards. So if we go from this one first, and again we're putting these cabley things into the end there. Then I'm taking this piece, and that's going to go down the middle like that, although stand by. Why doesn't this piece look anything like that picture again? No, I've done that completely wrong. Try that again. Right, this piece needs to be this way around. Then we're going to put these pieces in. That's better. It's the stress. Then I can put this piece down the middle there. Perfect. Then we've got this piece going on top, kind of like that. And then this is going on top of that. Kind of like this. Now I'm sure it's probably best to put that piece in there, although it's not really helping to say how that's located. But I can see how... oh god, now everything's falling out. Right, I can see we've got 2 holes in this, which are going onto the 2 lugs on this section here. I think I'm going to just turn this middle part around. It doesn't tell me how this needs to be located. I don't think it matters, to be honest with you. As long as it's in the hole and it's down. Just having a look at that. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. So let's try and line these up. So the lip has got to be on the opposite side to the open end. So this is going to go this way round like this. Get in. It's being difficult. Doesn't make sense. I'm doing everything it tells me it needs to do, but it's just not going in. I can't get this bit any more flatter in there, so that bit's right. Try one last time. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Haha. There you go. That's how that piece should look. I'm happy now. But we've got to do that again. So to prove it's not a fluke, we're going to do it again. Sweet sprue cutting action. It sounds like one of those after movie channels, doesn't it? You know, the ones that happen when when your programs finish. Although I wouldn't have a clue about any of that, because, you know, because I just noticed Mrs. World of Wayne's in here, so I wouldn't know what that's all about. I haven't got a clue. Right, so let's try and get this one lined up as well. Getting it in's the easy bit. Putting it into the joints is the hard bit. That's not in. See, this one's nice and flush in there. This one isn't. So I'm guessing I've missed the hole. It's they're not easy to get out once they're in. Oh dear. Come on. Come on. Can I push it with this? There you go. Coming out again. That was kind of in where it needs to be. It has to be this blinking difficult bit, doesn't it? So that needs to be away from there. You're going into there. So you are in the right way, but you just don't want to go in. I think it was a fluke the last time. It's this piece here which is the pain, because, oops, now I'm pulling the whole thing apart. Oh God, why do things go? Look, I was so happy with the result of the first one I did, then this one's just playing up. That bit's the easy bit. Oops, my phone's ringing. Oh, that's my my daughter. Oh, by the way, that's some more news as well. My daughter has just got engaged, so I'm now the father of the bride. Don't know when the wedding is yet, but it should be fun. Okay, let's have one last go at this. Is there a way I can put this in first? I don't think there is. There is a little hole that this goes in. Let me try and rotate that round and push that in. There. Right, that might make it a little bit easier. That's what I should have done last time. Right, then I can put this in. There you go. Perfect. And that is perfectly in. So, we've got two, which we've completed. And they're in place. We're going to be now taking... oh, the next bit's quite easy, so we can do that. So D10. Let's just try and find D. Stand by. This is D. So I need D10, which is these here. Get these cut off. I think this is probably good. If I can leave it at this stage, that's just one whole page done. So in the next time we do this, the whole thing should be completed. So that's one and two D10s. We need an H3. H is a little sprue. This is H. So here's the H3. Get this one off. Oh, and then we also need the H2 as well. One and two. And then finally, the last thing I need is F1. F1, that's D. F1. This one is F. F1, here we go. And we need two of these. Get these off. Perfect. And all we've got to do is put this top with the longer section into the bottom here, so it fits flat, just like that, and then put one of these top caps over the top, and it does tell me what side round it goes, so that side there is going in the middle, and clip that in like that. Wow, Was that a fluke? Let's try again. So, taking this, putting the longer section down here, like this. Then putting the top section around, so that, just looking at the pattern, it's probably best to look at the other one actually. So that is going in this way. There you go. Perfect. Those two bits are done. I think that's where we're going to leave it tonight. So we are actually building the legs. We've done quite a lot. So all we've got left to do is that page there and that page there. And as you see, once the legs are on, that page doesn't really count. So it's just 2 pages. We'll have this finished next time easily, and then we may have to do something else, which is all cool. So it's all fun. It's the one thing. Is that what I'm building, is it? The Polar Lights kit. That's what I'm going to be doing after Christmas. Which is all fun. Wayne, David Giles, I only got 1 Stormtrooper. I do think we get 1 later on as well, but we only got 1 that's holding up the encyclopedias at the moment, so that's all good. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Patreons tomorrow. No idea what we're going to be doing. Now the V8 engine's finished, I've got something else here. So we might do that tomorrow. I'll let you know. And then that gears us up to Thursday's live stream. There's going to be no video on the channel tomorrow. I'm actually building pack 6 of the Porsche 917 from Agora models. So that'll be live on the channel on Thursday, which I think means finishing the week and finishing before Christmas on Friday with the Rossi bike. But thank you for joining me tonight. It went a bit more smoother than they normally do on a Tuesday night, I have to say. So that's fun. Why is my mouse dot just there? What's that all about? That's weird. Squirrel moment. Anyway, listen, take care of yourselves. See you later.